Honda have gone from dominating MotoGP to hoping for a top 10 finish. But in 2025, there's finally a glimmer of light. Johann Zarco's shock win at Le Mans has sparked a serious shift. Suddenly, top riders are interested in Honda again. So the big question, who's actually going to race for Honda in MotoGP in 2026? After years in the wilderness, Honda might finally be turning a corner. They've been mocked, memed and labelled unrideable. But in 2025, with a win in the bag and steady gains in performance, things are changing. As mentioned already, Zarco's win in mixed conditions gave LCR and Honda their first victory in many, many years. And more importantly, gave Honda a reason to believe. But the real story is this. Riders are taking notice. Jorge Martin is rumoured to be wanting out of Aprilia before even really doing anything on it, and Acosta is relatively uncomfortable at KTM. So Honda suddenly doesn't look so radioactive anymore. So let's take a look at the candidates for possibly riding for Honda in 2026. Joan Mir. Mir's had it rough. Brutal crashes, injury struggles, but flashes of top tier speed. He has already signed with Honda throughout to the end of 2026, so technically he's already in. But the big question is, will he be there to ride? He's fast, no doubt about it, but he crashes way too many times. And you can't help but wonder, how long will that sustainable, mentally or physically be for Joan Mir and also Honda? Still, if Honda really are improving, Mir might be the man to lead the rebuild. He's already under contract, and if he can keep it on two wheels, he is quite fast. Luca Marini. Marini signed a 2-year deal to the end of 2025, so his seat is up for grabs heading into 2026. Statistically, he's been the ultra-consistent rider. He hasn't crashed once so far in 2025, which is more than you can say for most. However, he's not shown the outright pace that Mio or Johann Zarco have. He's safe, he's solid, but is that enough for a factory team trying to fight back to the front? I'm not sure. Johann Zarco, Honda's current saviour. He took that incredible win in mixed conditions at Le Mans and has consistently been the top finishing Honda rider this season and even last. He's on the LCR team, the satellite bike, but you wouldn't bet against HRC promoting him if they need experience and consistency. Zarco is 34 years old, but he's shown more patience and adaptability than many expected. If Honda wants stability for 2026, Zarco might be the safest hands available. Jorge Martin. This is where it gets spicy. Martin moved to Aprilia in 2025, but injuries have ruined his season so far, and rumour has it he's already trying to tear up the contract. Why? Because he wants to win, and Aprilia haven't shown any progress or signs of delivering. Enter Honda. It sounds insane, but if they can keep progressing, Martin might actually take the risk. Pedro Acosta. The Wonder Kid is getting restless. KTM's future in MotoGP is uncertain past 2026, and financially, things aren't looking great. Acosta wants a bike that can win now, and he's reportedly not thrilled with his current package. VR46 Ducati are in the mix, due to Valentino Rossi's interest to young Acosta, but if Honda can put the right offer on the table, money, factory backing, a clear development plan, could Acosta be tempted to jump ship? Toprak Razgatlioglu. The wild card, always the wild card. Toprak's wanted to try MotoGP for years, and the rumours just won't go away. He's winning in World Superbike and may even win the World Championship this season. And you know what? His style might just suit the Honda, especially now that it's finally beginning to behave again. But here's the truth. He's probably better off staying in World Superbike and developing that legacy that is already being carved in history. It would take something extremely special to get him to switch, either desperation from Honda or one final big money gamble for Toprak. Now we can sit here and predict these all day, but I think a realistic approach for Honda in 2026 is that Joan Mir stays due to his contract and Johann Zarco gets promoted to the factory team. Honda plays it safe, they reward the loyalty, and they continue to rebuild. But we like to fantasize, so let's think of a dream lineup. Pedro Acosta, Jorge Martin, Young, fast, ambitious. It'd be box office, but a massive risk. And let's go a little bit further, and let's go for the wildcard lineup. Toprak and Acosta together. A World Superbike champion and a MotoGP next superstar walk into a garage. What could possibly go wrong? So let's settle this then. Which two riders would you choose for Honda in 2026? Let me know in the comment section down below, and don't forget to vote on the poll that I've set up on our community tab. And if Jorge Martin really does join Honda, remember where you heard it first. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Like and subscribe. See you next time. I'm Matt from KneeDown. Ciao for now.